The shepherd changed, and with him altered tone, from fervent flame to ordered, measured care. The former guide was sent to fields unknown. Another rose to calm the troubled air. He bound the rites with stricter, firmer hand, restoring form where zeal had overflowed. Yet in that peace so carefully command, a hidden ache within the faithful glowed. A severed bond by solemn word was cast, as those who would not yield were set apart. The gates once open closed in shadow vast. An exile fell upon the faithful heart. They dreamed of cloistered paths and sacred peace, yet found themselves beyond the temple's door. Still inwardly they felt no guiding cease, for she they loved seemed nearer than before. Again from Rome and throne the sentence fell, more names inscribed within the shadowed band. The word was read where sacred echoes dwell, declaring ended what the hearts began. Yet to the few who bore the burdened name, the weight became a crown in hidden light. For what was cast as loss and mark of shame was held as witness in the inward fight. In quiet light, the guardians spoke once more, a host unseen, yet near in watchful grace. All who in need our aid and names implore shall find in trial a sheltered, sacred place. Thus, though the earthly doors were sealed and barred, the children felt no loneliness of soul, for heaven's fidelity stood firm as guard, where love endured beyond all human control, no longer bound unto the hallowed hill. The visions moved where silent souls could be, in humble homes where night and prayer stood still. They found a deeper, hidden sanctuary. No outward place could now contain the grace. It dwelt within, where steadfast hearts endure. Through prayer and sacrifice they sought his face, and kept the inward flame both bright and pure. Upon that eve, where fading years drew breath, the hill beheld its final, solemn grace. A host of saints stood still as death, while incense filled the vast and trembling space. She came as Queen of Roses, crowned in light, the child upon her arm in gentle rest, majestic still, yet tender to the sight, as love made throne within a mother's breast. Then hands were joined where heaven stooped to earth, a living touch no mortal sense could feign, soft as the dawn that wakes the soul to birth, yet strong enough to loose all fear and pain. Some grasped the hem where silent grace did flow, and felt their trembling hearts made pure and still. As incense thickened, heaven bent low, a final sign of love beyond the will. No signs we bring to dazzle mortal sight, but call to prayer, to sacrifice, to pain. In hidden acts is wrought the truest light, where souls through loss eternal grace attain. Trust still, she said, though veiled from outward view. Our aid shall stand when deepest trials descend. The victory, though unseen, is sure and true. For I remain, though sight may find its end, as once the ark upon the waters bore the chosen few through judgment's rising wave. So now a gentler vessel stands once more, a mother's heart divinely formed to save. Within her care the trembling souls may rest, amid the storms that shake the faith of men. For she who leads them to her holy breast shall guide them safe to Christ, their end and end. In latter days, when shadows claim the earth, and systems rise that cast out heaven's name, a darker storm foretells impending dearth. Where faith is tried in persecution's flame, it's still the mount, in inward vision known, becomes a refuge none can overthrow. Through beads of prayer and penance humbly sown, the soul finds Christ where Marian mercies flow. Rumors from Heroldsbach say that several Germans who once went to Padre Pio to ask for exorcism for their own children received this answer from him: "Why do you come to me? You already have Heroldsbach." And indeed, after about an hour at this place of grace, one no longer feels anger, rage, suffering, or envy. Instead, one feels sheltered and comforted. Today, the message of the Queen of Roses of Heroldsbach is more alive than ever. In times of turmoil, All that remains for us is to take the rosary into our hands and pray for the protection of our families and for peace in the world. Thank you for listening to the story of Heroldsbach. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like.